Next up in martial law, Lo Wei's wuxia world is Death Valley from 1968. And this is one of those wonderful melodramatic storylines that drives the action within the film. In Death Valley, the head of a clan plans to pass his legacy to his nephew. But someone's not happy. His niece really doesn't appreciate that and decides that she's going to put some things in motion and take power for herself. In fact, she's going to off the old man and take over. And she does that. But we still have the nephew in the mix who's going to come and look for his inheritance. And she hires a hired swordman to protect her and kill the nephew.
我要你为我做一件非常危险的事，你肯做吗？
当然了，为了你，我任何危险都不怕。
It's great. And what you get here is you get two wonderful characters. You have this swordman who's hired to do a job. You have the nephew who's a little bit of a lovable rogue who doesn't like that type of character, who's often doing some really terrific stuff, fighting off hordes of people, killing them all, taking on someone to be a friend throughout. Someone that wants him to teach him. He doesn't want to do that, but he takes him along on his adventure. He gets a sidekick. And all the while, we have the machinations of the twisted niece who'll do almost anything to stop anyone from taking away her power and inheritance that she has stolen.
我老实的告诉你，你的母亲早就让我给杀了。你能把我怎么样？
You got Lo Wei doing some things that he does particularly well. Political intrigue within the palace, moral complexity, and martial valor in the form of our two heroes. And while the narrative follows typical tropes of betrayal and duty, it's the two characters who really elevate the action, while the niece elevates the drama. She is seductive, she's very manipulative, and she is a wonderful bad guy to have within the film. It has a kind of interesting state in the fact that it has two heroes that we're kind of following. We know that these two have been put at odds. You see them actually come together and bond early on as they help each other out, and they just have that martial arts knowledge of just knowing that this is another person that's really good at his abilities, and we will just have mutual respect for each other. And this one is really kind of tight. It sticks to the story, sticks to the narrative, it doesn't deviate too much, and creates some wonderful action set pieces. I think this one's really good as it gives an insight into Lo Wei just before he hit it big with Bruce Lee, how he was able to really create a wonderful story, how he was able to create wonderful choreography, control the fight sequences, how he had a bold female antagonist. She's more ambitious and has more agency than her contemporaries, and I really loved that. I felt it was the driving force of the film. Someone so maligned and malicious. She was just a great villain. They've got these wonderful sequences, particularly the mountain fight at the end of the film. It is terrific. It is layered. It's telling stories within that fight. We have two people who don't really want to battle that are fighting it, while other elements are going on roundabout as well. And through them fighting, they're having this conversation about things that are, well, getting on top of them, so I say. And it leads to a terrific finale. I really enjoyed Death Valley. I found this to be a hell of a lot of fun, one that I really enjoyed and would go back to again. One more movie to go in this Lo Wei set, and I'm looking forward to it because the first two have been really fun and really engaging. I'd love to know your thoughts on Death Valley. Let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, or felt somewhere in the middle. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com. Always how much you could support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.